Good morning, everybody. It's Hisham Yusuf, your computer science teacher. Today we are going to take a revision because next week, inshallah, we are going to have our first quiz. Okay. It will be talking about the first and the second lessons in Scratch. You have all the resources that you need. You have the booklet itself. You have a sheet called cumulative assessment, which basically means a revision for lesson 1 and 2 as well. Okay, it's a cumulative assessment sheet. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you so we can go through the question and know how the strategy to answer them and whether there is any tricks I need to be aware of. Okay, so without further ado, let's start our screen sharing right away. Okay, let me share my screen with you. Okay, and this is the revision sheet with the model answers, of course. You can find it on the website as well, on Classera system on the online. Okay, I need a volunteer to start. As you can see, the answers are here, but I need to discuss to give a reason for the answer. Okay, it's not about answering only the question. It's about knowing the reason why I choose whether it's false or true or whatever the answer is. Okay, so any volunteers to start reading the first question? Okay, can you raise a hand using raise so I can see who's raising the hand? Okay, safe. Let's start with safe. Safe Salah. Okay.
Yes, Mr.
Okay. This is the scratch as you can see it. And if we need,
Okay.
we will get back to it. Okay.
Hmm.
Let me just close some of the unneeded applications. Okay, here is. Okay, let's start with true or false. Question number 1. Read it out loud for us. Safe.
Okay. Switch backdrop to leave to level 2 when change the sprite cost.
Okay. Here there is a block. Okay. The block says switch backdrop to level 2 or when. Okay. To level
Yeah.
switch backdrop to level 2. So what basically it does is switching what, as it says here,
Switching the background the
the
levels.
background or backdrop. Okay. When he says it changes the sprite's costume, is that true? If I'm switching
Change the sprite costume.
backdrops, if I'm
لا,
switching
it's
back,
false.
it's false. Why? Because here I'm
False. You don't
switching the
change
background, the
because you are
backdrop
switching the
itself.
background. It's not
Yes, not changing the sprite costumes. That's why the answer
yeah.
is
It's false.
false. You
Don't
see,
change
there is a
the sprite.
mismatch here. In the
Yeah.
first part of the question, it says switch backdrop. At the end, it says
يعني if
change the
it's only
sprite's
the first
costume.
part of the question, if it's only the first part of the question, it would be true. But with the second part, it's false.
So we are looking for either a match or a mismatch. In our case, there is a mismatch. That means the
Yeah,
answer
it's
would
not
be
correct.
false. Okay, if we have a match, the answer would be true. Okay. طيب, let's
Okay.
do safe برضو. Let's do the second one here.
Yeah, me. Okay.
Read it out loud
Uh,
for us, please.
okay. Down when down arrow key pressed, block can start a new level. Arrow key
Okay.
down.
What do we use down arrow
Wow.
for? Wrong. Why? Because here it says
Use
in the
the arrow for going down.
for
Down
going
arrow.
down, not to
Yeah.
start a new
And
level.
not to switch
So
the level. Or start a
uh,
new level. Starting a new level, you press on the thing.
you switch backdrop to start a new
Yeah.
level. You switch backdrop. Okay. So here, as you can see, there is again mismatch. The first
No,
part
false.
is it's talking about the down arrow, using the down arrow, but the down arrow is not used to start a new level. That's why the answer is false as long as there is a mismatch. right? Okay, I need another volunteer. Safe. Thank you very much for your participation. That was very fruitful for us. Okay, let's take Suhail. Okay, let's do question number 3.
Me, Mr.
Can you read out question number 3?
Okay. Backdrops are only for decoration.
Okay, is backdrops only for decoration?
No, false.
False. Why? Because we used it to change the levels. Backdrop, we used it to change the levels. It's not only for decoration. So here, as you can see, again, there is a mismatch. The backdrop, it's used in our case to change the level, but it says it's only used for decoration, and the answer is false. Okay, let's do the next one as well. Read it out loud for us.
Mr. Khalid Abdurrahman in.
Okay. Any other volunteers? Yes, I'm going to add him. I already added him. Suhaib, can we do the next one as well?
Okay, Mr. For the switch backdrop blocks is only the looks category.
Category.
Strings.
Okay. The switch. Someone came. Let me admit him. Okay. Let me get back again here. The switch backdrop block is under looks category. Let's go to the scratch. Okay. Here are the different categories. Here is the looks. Okay. I need switch here. This is a switch costume 2. Here,
Mr.
switch
I'm
backdrop 2.
I'm here, not absent. Esther is here.
Hold on a second. Who's talking? Can you raise your
Esther.
hand, please?
I am Esther. I'm here in the class. I'm not absent because I was late.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for telling us. Okay. So
And
here, the switch backdrop block is under the looks category. Again, here are the different categories. One of them is motion, looks, and the others as well. Okay, we are going directly to looks. We are going to search for what? For switch backdrop, and we can find it right here. Switch backdrop to backdrop 1, as you can see it here, and I even can make it bigger for you so you can see it. So switch backdrop, I can get it from the looks category. That's why the answer here will be true. They match. So the answer is true. The first part of the statement matches the second part of the statement. That means the answer is true. Okay, let me admit someone came. They're all admitted. I can't see anyone out there. Okay, anyway, let's get back here. I need another volunteer. Thank you very much, Suhaib, for your participation. It was very
it's okay,
fruitful.
Mr.
Abdu, yes, okay. Let's read number 5. Read it out loud for us.
Which number 5, Mr.?
And true and false, you can see it on the screen. The highlighted
Yes.
one.
I can't see anything. Now I can see it.
Okay.
Multiple backdrops can't be used in one project. False.
The answer is false. Why? Because we can use more than one backdrop. One backdrop is a background. We can use more than one backdrop. In our case, we use the backdrops for different levels. For each level, we use the different backdrop. Okay, so here there is a mismatch again, because the first part using the multiple backdrops contradict saying you cannot use it, because we can use it. If they don't match, that means the answer would be false again. Okay, someone came. Let me admit him. Nuruddin. Nuruddin is here. Okay, I need another volunteer. Okay, raise the hand, please. Abdu, you're already done. Thank you very much for your participation. Okay, Abdu, can you do the next one as well? Before we go, can we do the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, read
Which
number
block
6.
is used to advance to level 2?
Okay. Advance to level 2 means I'm going from one backdrop to another, right?
Yeah.
Advance, so change the backdrop. Which one should change the backdrop? As you can see, it's number 8. Switch backdrop to level 2. يبقى level 1 is the first level in the game. Level 2 is the second level, which is the win game, the win level. Okay, so which block is used to advance to level 2? Switch backdrop to level 2 is used to advance to level 2. Okay, I need another volunteer, or should I choose by myself? Raise your hand if you can volunteer. طيب, let's do Noor Nuruddin. Can you read the next question, please? This one. Read it out loud for us, Noor.
How do you trigger code the speaker?
With the space bar. How do you trigger code with the space bar? I need the space bar to trigger. Trigger a code means to make it work, to run the code. But I am specifying it to the space bar. Which one has the space bar? When space key pressed. When space key pressed. This is the one with the space bar, space key. Okay, here, as you can see, when green flag clicked, it doesn't have any space key or a space bar. Okay, forever, it doesn't have any space bar. Okay, because I need a space bar to trigger the code or to make the code run. Okay, let's go for number 8. Noor, can you read number 8 as well? Noor, are you still with us? Okay.
Motion.
No, where?
Number 8. Where
Yes.
is the switch backdrop block located?
Okay, I need to know the place where the switch backdrop is located. Switch backdrop. So let's go again to here to Scratch. I'm going to the looks. As you can see, switch backdrop here, and I got it here for you, right? So you can see it. Switch backdrop to whatever the backdrop is. Switch backdrop, you can find it in the looks category. Okay, in the looks category. Okay, another volunteer. Okay, let me choose. Harun, you have done something?
No.
No. Okay, let's start with the next one. Number 9.
What happens if you use switch backdrop without backdrop?
Okay, here, as you can see, you are saying switch backdrop. Okay, but if I
Yeah.
go here to the backdrop.
Oh, without even a backdrop.
Without a backdrop
selected,
Okay.
nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen. That's the right thing. If you choose switch backdrop without a backdrop, there nothing will happen. The answer
Yeah,
is
by the
nothing.
way, Mister, can you just get like a revision sheet, not an answer key? Because all the answers are written mostly.
That's fine, but let me check with you guys here. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me get this so you can see it all. We're grade 6, right? That's a very good question. That's why I'm opening it for you. Okay, here, let's go to course material. Okay, and here is the revision sheet. Okay, if I open it, try to see it. Okay, we have 2 files on the right hand side. And let me admit one of your colleagues because he just came. Hania's here. Okay. Again, we have 2 files. One of them, model answers. This is the one. Okay. If I need it without the model answers, what will I do? here, as you can see, it's with the model answers here. Model answers are all in green. Okay, if I need the sheet without the model answers, I'll go to the second one. See what happens here when I click on the second one. Here, the same questions with no answers. Got it? So I upload both of them for you. I understand that you need some of you will need to print it and solve it and check the answers for themselves. Okay, so I made both of them and it's already uploaded for you. Okay, does that answer the question? Clear? No answer. Is it clear now? Do you all understand it?
Yeah, Mr.
Yes.
Do.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, okay. Type. Let's take Haroon. Can you do the last one, which is number 10? Haroon, are you with us? Okay, let's take someone else. Yasin Muhammad. Yasin, you're already done. You're already done. Abdu is already done. How about someone, no one? Hania? You just came, right?
Mr.
Hania?
I'm here. I'm here.
Who's talking now?
No, Mr. I was
I'm
here,
in
but
here, Mr.
I left and I came back.
Okay, let's start with before Hania, someone was talking. I don't know who.
Yes, Mr. I'm here.
Yasin.
Yasin, okay. Yasin, but you've already answered, right?
No, I didn't.
You didn't. Okay. Let's take this and then we'll take Hania. Number 10, please.
Yeah, Mr.
Can you read it out loud for us?
Yeah. How do you reset the backdrop to level 1?
Reset means
Switch back.
okay. So reset the backdrop to level 1 by switch backdrop to level 1. Not go to x equals 0, y 0, not when space key pressed. Okay. So switch or reset backdrop to level 1, switch backdrop to level 1. Okay. Let's go to do the first one. Okay. Again, yes, Yasin, can you read the first question here in true or false?
Yeah. The go to x x0 y0 block moves the sprite to the bottom left corner. False.
Yeah, the answer is false. Let me get back here. This is the sprite itself. And you can see here, this is x0 and y0. Okay, x0 and y0. And the sprite is right in the middle. Okay, if I make this like negative 200, okay, and I'll put this like 100, okay, what happens? That means x is negative 200 and y is 100. It goes to the upper left, okay? So if I want it to be right in the center, I will put x with 0 and put y with 0 as well. The values of x and y should be 0. And it will be right in the center of the stage, okay? So what it says here, the go to x0, y0 block moves the sprite to the bottom left corner. Of course, the answer is false. It will be in the dead center of dead center of the stage itself. So the answer is false. Why? Because there is
Can I go drink water?
Yes, hurry up, please.
Okay.
Okay, let's take Hania now. Can we read the next question, number 2?
Yes, Mr.
Go ahead. Read it out loud for us, please.
Okay. The when green flag click block starts the program. True.
The answer is true. Why? Because if we go here, we need to start the program. We will click on the green flag. Okay. Okay. The event is when green flag clicked. But since we don't have any backdrops, it will do nothing. But to start the project, we always go to when green flag clicked. This one or this one. Okay. So the answer is true. Okay. Hania, can you do the third one as well? Read it out loud for us, please.
Okay. Point and direction 180 is this makes the sprite face left. True.
Facelift. The answer is true. Let's go check here. Here is the direction. Okay. This is 90 degrees in the Scratch. But do you know anything about the coordinates? Do you know anything about the coordinates? X and Y coordinates?
Yes, yeah, Master.
Okay. But here in the coordinates, this is 0. Okay. But remember, in Scratch, this is 90. So it's different. The coordinates is something, and in Scratch, it's a different thing. So 90 here, this is in the coordinates. In the coordinates, this arrow points to 0. But here in Scratch, this arrow points to 90. Okay. But if I go up in Scratch, remember this. In Scratch, this is 0. Okay. In the coordinates, this is 90 degrees. Okay. Right. If I go this way, okay, in Scratch, this is negative 90. Okay. In the coordinates, this is 180. Okay. How about if I go down? In Scratch, it's 180, right? In the coordinates, it's 270. Okay. And here I return back here. Of course, in Scratch, it will be 90, but in the coordinates, it will be 0. Did you get this? There is a difference between Scratch and the coordinates. That's what I need you to understand. Here, it says, point in the direction of 180 makes the sprite face lift. Okay, let's go here in Scratch. I'm going 180. Okay, this is 180. And here it says negative 90. So Scratch presented as negative 90. So if it writes 180 or negative 90, they are the same. Okay, and they both are direct to what? To the left. Okay, that's why here the answer is true. Okay, once again, if it's 190, it's represented in Scratch with negative 90. So if it says negative 90 or 180, they are the same, and they are both facing the left. That's why the answer is true. Got it? Did you get this? Is it clear? Give it a thumbs up if you understand it. If you have a question, please ask me. Do you understand it or not? Use the reaction, please. Yasin, thank you. Abdu, use the reaction, please.
I have just a small
Yasin,
question.
yes, Yasin, you raise. Okay. What's your question, Yasin?
Master,
So,
they're so
like,
easy.
in the coordinates, it's like in the normal coordinates, it's like it's 180, and in the Scratch is negative 90, right?
That's it. That's it. You got it right. So in Scratch, it's negative 90. Okay, but in the coordinates, it's 180. But they both of them face the left-hand side. Got it? Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, let's go to the next one. Who's gonna read the next one? Number 4. Do I have a volunteer? Okay, Yasin. Okay, let's go with Yasin. Number 4.
Okay.
Read it out loud
The
for us,
move,
please.
okay. The move 10 steps block only works with the green flag. False.
False. It works with different blocks. It doesn't work only with the green flag. Like if you use space keys, if you use the space keys that we have used before, okay? We have when space key. It can work with when space key as well. It can work with different blocks. So it's not related only to the green flag. That's why the answer is false. There is a mismatch. That's why the answer is false. Can you do the next one as well? Read it
Yeah.
out loud for us. Yes.
Coordinates x negative 200 and y 150. Place the sprite in the top left. Right, correct.
Correct. Why? If we go here, we are moving here. It's in the middle, right in the middle. Okay. Let me do it like this. This is the main. Okay. This is a sprite. If it moves to the left, okay, and up. Okay. Can you see the coordinates here? Negative 183. That's negative. And the y 91. That means y is positive and x is negative. The same here, as you can see, x is negative and y is positive. So that means the answer is true. Now he is asking about the coordinates. Remember, now he's asking about the coordinates. So the answer is true. Someone just came. Let me admit
Mr.
him.
هو am I allowed to open Scratch in the exam?
Not really. I'm just explaining for you. That's why I'm showing it to you. Okay.
Okay.
You need to imagine it as if like you're using mental math. You just imagine how it works, and if you know that you are going negative to the left hand side and top, y will be positive. Okay, so you need to imagine it. Okay, like you are in the second coordinate. So second quadrant. Sorry. Did you get the quadrant study it? First quadrant, second quadrant, and
Yeah,
so
we
on?
took them in math.
Yes, okay. So you need to imagine it. If I'm going negative, that means I'm going to the left. If I'm going y positive, that means I'm going up. That means I am in the second quadrant. Okay? Type, I have two guys raised the hand, Suhaib and Yassine. Do you have questions still?
No, Mr. Kenya, I raised my hand because for me, my team's is lagging.
Okay, let me check. We
Yes, I
we
want
still have
to
7. This is for Yassine, right? And Reyes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what's going on? Let's lower the hand. Okay. Suhaib, you still have a question, or I need to lower the hand?
No, Mr. Answer. I want to answer.
You need to answer. Okay. Let's go for the next one. Okay. Here, can you read number 1?
Number 1, which block implies the spirit position?
The
A,
sprite's position. Okay, which block initializes, yani puts the spirit position? Put the sprite in its position. Okay, which block puts the sprite in its position? Okay, when the key, when the space key is pressed, the answer of course no. When the space key pressed, you can go up, down, left, and right. Forever, that means something is happening without an end. But here, the one that position the block is go to X and Y. Sorry? The answer is B, because it go to X and Y. It places the sprite where it belongs. Okay. Right. Can you do the next as well? Read this one.
Okay. What direction that the point in the direction 270 face be down?
It will be done. What direction does point? What direction does point in direction 270 face? Okay, 270. Let's go back here to Scratch. I'm going all the way till 270. Okay. I think 270. Okay. So if I'm going all the way, like in the coordinates, like 270, but here in Scratch, it will say 180. Okay. But both of them, the direction is downward. So the answer would be down. So he's asking about the direction of 270. Okay, again, the direction is of 270. It has a different name here, or a different angle. Here it's 180, but it's supposed to be in the coordinates 270, right? Whatever the degree is, they both look downward. They both look downward. So the answer would be down. Do you understand this? This is very important for you. Okay, I know that Scratch is different than the coordinates, but both do the same job. Both go to the same direction. Okay, so it shouldn't be confusing to you. That's why I'm explaining it more than one time. Okay, guys, are you sure you got it right? If you need me to explain it again, I would be happy to. I need you to get the full mark, all of you, inshallah. Is it clear for all of us?
Yes, Mr.
Yes, Mr. But can you send the sheet here for us?
Yes, of course. I've already showed you, right?
Yeah.
Guys, I did show you where it's located, right?
Yeah.
You just go to the you go to your to Classera and you can find it. I think it's in the materials. You will find it in the materials.
Yeah, the course materials.
Let me check again. I've already closed it, but anyway, here, grade 6. Okay, I'll go here.
Open the course materials and
Here, a course material.
yeah, I didn't see it in the course materials. I
Here,
refreshed.
this is grade 10. Sorry, grade 6. Grade 6. Here, grade 6, third term, third trimester revision sheet. And if I open here, I have two files. One of them is with the answers, and the second is without the answers.
Okay.
Okay, this is without the answers. Okay, as you can see here, both are uploaded. Okay, so everything that you have all the resources now, everything is clear, right? Anything else? Any questions?
Yeah.
وأخيرا لو استفدت بالفيديو ادعم القناة بالتفاعل والمشاركة على المنصات المختلفة. Thank you for listening. See you next time. Have a nice day.